Mike from Empire of Figs, and we're back with another video today. And today I chose to do Superman, James Gunn's Superman 2025. Let's take a look at the packaging here. We got DC Multiverse, got his Superman logo right here, and it says Superman in crypto at the bottom. And this version of the figure is the deluxe theatrical edition. I wanted this one because it comes with the cloth cape. I don't think it's wired, but I did want this one because it had a cloth cape, came with the different face plates, extra hands. It comes with crypto, so I'm pretty excited to open this up, and I'm gonna go see Superman pretty soon. So I'll tell you guys and give you a review on that as well when I do go see Superman. I'm excited. This is a start of a brand new universe. I think James Gunn has a lot of potential. I think um, as much as I liked what Zack Snyder did with his stuff, and I loved Batman v Superman. I liked um, uh, the Justice League version of Zack Snyder's. I have that one on Blu-ray, and I love that. I think it's one of the best superhero films made. But he's not the end all be all for me, right? At the end of the day, I'm here for the superhero stuff, so I want to see a good universe be made. I just want a universe that's cohesive and that's sustainable and that's going to last for years to come. I don't want it to be another Zack Snyder situation where we don't even know what's connected and what's not connected, and they're making these weird decisions, and it's just a all around mess, right? So I think I'm gonna go into this with a positive mindset. What I'm most excited for when it comes to this new DCU is the lanterns. I'm excited for the lantern show. I want to see Hal Jordan and John Stewart. I want to see how they're portrayed. Um, so far, I from what I heard, I think Superman's going to be a fun film. It's definitely a different vision from Zack Snyder's, right? From being little downer. So this one being more bright and colorful and just out there. And I'm also happy that this is an already established Superman. That we're not getting this backstory and this origin again. We don't need all that, right? Because how many times have we seen that through TV shows and movies, right? Comics and just animated shows or animated movies. But let me get back to the figure. I'm just ranting. I got excited about this figure, but um, let's take a look at the side. And it says Superman and Crypto, more DC Multiverse up top. And yes, I did pay $55 for this figure at my local toy store. Um, I don't know the original price for this. I'm gonna have to look it up, but this is what I paid at the store. It's definitely not worth that much money, but I know going to my local toy store, I'm supporting the business as well, so I'm happy paying just a little bit more, right? And every time I go, they always have what I need, so I just go to them. But oh, did I take a look at the back? No. Oh, let's go here. Here we go. At first, I tell you, I didn't like the suit. I didn't like it, okay? But as time has gone on, I'm starting to like it. The problem that I had with the suit is that it just didn't fit him. It looked loose. Other than that, I like the colors. I like the Superman or the S symbol, the trunks, the belt. I like all of it. I like the lines. I like all of it. I just don't like that it was so, like, it looks so loose on him. You know what I mean? Like the suit looks a little baggy. I wish it was a little more tighter and it would show his muscles just a little bit more. But from what I've heard, I think a lot of you guys have probably heard that he wanted to be a huggable kind of Superman, right? And I get that. That's fine. But I think if you're gonna work out and do all this stuff, right, to gain all this weight, to get all this muscle, you're gonna want to show it though, right? But that's just a minor gripe I have. Other than that, I think the suit looks awesome. Um, I'm excited to see Supergirl when we get her figure, but I think it won't be coming out from DC Multiverse because, of course, they're going to be switching over to Mattel, and then they're going to be taking over the DC line. I'm excited to see what their figures are going to be like. It kind of sucks because because it's going to be like having this figure, but then is Mattel going to make a Superman figure themselves, or is or are they not even going to touch it and they're just going to continue it with the Supergirl, right? And then go from there. Um, so this is like one of my last chances, I think, to get some of the newer live action stuff coming out of DC Multiverse. So I think that the end, I think next year is when Mattel is able to make these DC figures. But also, there's Crypto at the bottom, looking excited, happy, ready to be with Superman, fight alongside him. Looks like they're in the Fortress of Solitude, like in the trailer where he was beat up and Crypto had to drag him all the way to the Fortress of Solitude and uh, and basically have his robots take him to where he could be healed by the sun. And that's what this image is, kind of, all the stuff in the background you see, the chair he was sitting on when that happened in the trailer. But let's go to the side. Here we go. This one isn't so much it's more realistic, right? Get this one, it says Superman all the way down. Superman at the bottom as well. And then going up it says Superman. Let's see if I can get it to the side. Looks like that. Looks good. So that's it for the box and the packaging. So let's open this guy up, take a look at his accessories, and let's see what he can do. We got him out of the packaging. So right here he has Crypto, the three face plates, and the two extra hands, and then he comes with two hands that he's already wearing. He doesn't come with an extra fisted hand, which is annoying. That's one thing I don't like about McFarlane, is that he doesn't give us like two pairs of the same hands. He'll give us like one open hand and then one fisted hand, and that's awkward to me. I wish he would give us an extra fisted hand to go along with the other one. You know what I mean? Right? Because sometimes I just want to have him like that. Right? I don't want to have just this like random open hand. Okay? But let's move on from that. We have the two hands right here that are flat, like he's flying in the air. Put him up like this, or like he's launching, getting ready to launch into the air. It looks this. Here we go. Other one looks the same. Nothing different. Flat. So he can put his hands while he's flying in the air. Now let's go to the face plates. Now these I am disappointed in. At least this one, right? And it kind of has an expression, but it's not that much different than the other one, which is like, I think is a waste. Um, I think it looks good. Looks like David Cornsweat. That's a good depiction of how he looks right here. The side. That's how it looks in the inside, like this. Now let me show you the other one that I'm talking about. So we have this one here. And I'm going to be honest with you, there's not that much of a difference between that other faceplate I just showed you. Like, it's like minor. He looks just a little more, what you call it, on the other faceplate. He looks a little more like meaner. I don't know how to explain it. Like, he looks a little more meaner, but it's just that like that's just not enough to warrant this. Like, that's just not enough. He should have went hard in the paint with this and gave us a way different facial expression. It's kind of there, but it kind of isn't, and I don't like that. But for the other one, I like it. This is cool. Oh, just dropped something. I like this one. This is cool. The red eyes, he's getting ready to shoot his beams at you, right? Or he just finished using them. Because in the movie, or at least the trailer that I saw, his eyes were red all around, and that looked cool to me. I think this faceplate is all right. But I wish he wasn't smiling. This faceplate like this, like he's kind of like giving a grin, a little smile. I wish there was a little more of a how do I explain it? Like more of an angry face, like he just got finished, fighting somebody, and he has a little more angry face. I think this would have made it a little more menacing to stand out. But I think the three faceplates are fine, except the two, which I think are wasted. We just need better facial expressions, right? And we'd be cooking. So this dog here, we got him. His name is Crypto, right? He's based off of James Gunn's real life dog. You have the cape here, red, has the same symbol as Superman, just like on Superman's cape. And this is James Gunn's dog, basically, right here. You get the collar with the Superman logo right here. Pretty cool. Not he's pretty much like he can't do anything other than just stand there. It's like a statue basically. Um no articulation, nothing that you can move or put differently. Just keep him in that one pose, and I don't think you need him to be in anything else other than that. Looks fine to me. But as far as the accessories go, that's pretty much it. I want to take off the face plates and I want to show you what the other ones look like. Let's see, this was a bit tough, but we got it off. Here we go. Now let's put this one on here. This guy. You're just gonna literally just pour them in right here. But make sure that that little curly Q isn't getting stuck, because there's a curly Q, like that little piece of hair. It's kind of annoying. Like, look at that. It's getting stuck. Here, let me see if I can do this off camera. If I can, like, push it up or something. It's just in the way. There we go. So this is how he looks with the other faceplate on, with his laser eyes, laser beams, whatever you want to call them. See, like, it's just like a grinning face, and I wish it wasn't that. I wish it was a more of an angrier face. Like he just got done fighting or something. Just disappointing faceplates. I'm not rocking with them that much, but this one looks cool though. I think it looks dope. Um, but I wish you would have done something different. But this is alright. This is what this one looks like. You just take it off. Let's see if I can finesse it. Was did what did I do? Did I just lose? Oh no, it's right here. Thought I lost the other faceplate. I was like, no. Alright, let's see. Let's get this guy on. This one is the more serious face. You call it, I guess. Man, I have to move that little piece of hair, and I don't like that. Feels like I'm gonna break that eventually if you just keep moving it up like that. But this is alright. I like it. More of a stoic face, serious face that he has going on here, right? Little curly Q at the top that I told you that you're gonna kind of have to move out the way to get this face plate on. This is what this looks like though. Have this. Man, I really like this suit. Like in action figure form, this suit looks dope because it doesn't look baggy at all. It looks like it fits just right. Um, I'm really liking this figure. The more, or at least the costume. I'm liking the costume more and more. I just look at it. I like the bright colors. Going from Henry Cavill and his more darker tones. I think this is really cool that we get this more brighter Superman like this. So this is what this faceplate looks like, and then let's move on to the last one. Um, let's see, get this off right here and push the piece of hair up. And we got this one here. Looks like this. Normal, kind of just smiling a little bit, little grin, guess you could say. Doesn't, like, I don't know. That just looks the same to me. That's like, look at that. That's a waste. Man, sometimes I just think McFarlane is just like lazy. I don't know. Look at that. But that's what those faceplates look like. So let's get the. Well, I'll leave this faceplate on. Take the hands off right here. Ooh, stiff, stiff, stiff. Put this in. Gonna have him go up like this. He's shooting up in the air. Maybe he's looking up while he's doing it, right? Like that. Boom. That's what that looks like. Have him with this hand. Boom. So that's all that he comes with. Let's move on to the let's move on to the articulation, and let's see what this guy can do. For the articulation, we have here double jointed elbows that can go all the way this up, right? Pins, they are not pinless. You got pins in here, but they can go up that far. That's really good. Same with the other side. You can move up this far, right? And then they can make, obviously the arms can make a full rotation if you need them to, right? Like that. His crunch, not much of a crunch here. Kind of just stops right there. But you can push this down a little bit and have him leaning down just a bit, but that's not much. So you're not going to get much movement going forward. So pressing back, and he can go this far back, right, with the top piece and this one. Go this far back. So that's really disappointing. And then we have the hands that can move down and this far up. Let's take a look at the other one. Down and then put it back. Move this far up. Get it off camera. Move this far up. Looks like that. So we covered that piece. I don't know what you would call these. Rotating cuffs, or I'm probably saying it wrong. But these are like the shoulder pieces here. Kind of fills it in. Fills in the gap. Um and you can move them from side to side like this much. They don't they're kind of like butterfly joints. But they can't really do much other than that. And the arms make a full rotation. Then you got the head here that can move up like this far. Oh, wallet! We dropped it. All right, we're gonna have to put on one of the face sculpts that are near. I'll pick that up in a minute. But yeah, he can move up this far with his head. I think that's good. I think, well, no, that's not. He should be able to move up just a little bit more. I wish the plastic was just a little bit softer on the hairpiece so that it can be a little more movable, so he can move his head up more. Because if you have him like this, I mean, you're not going to be able to, like, see him, right? So unless you finesse it and you push up his body, his torso, and you push up this piece, push it up, and I guess that's fine, right? You look like that. Boom. So that's what that looks like. And then the head, so it moves up this far, can move down this much. So this is what it looks like on the sides. Boom, boom. And I also forgot to mention, I want to bring up real fast, if you want to pause the video when I show you this, it gives a little background story of Superman, this version of Superman, I guess you could say. So pause the video if you want to look at that. Comes with a card that you can collect or trade. Um, I collect these. I bought a little binder on Amazon, and I've just been collecting all the cards that come with the figures, right? Same as the back of the packaging. That's pretty cool. It says deluxe theatrical edition. Um, and then it comes with the stand, just like the rest of the DC multiverse figures. I have so many of these, man. They're just stacked in a little drawer somewhere, and they're just all there. I got so tired of them. They started to get all over my room at one point, and I was just like, okay, I got to put these somewhere because I keep stepping on all of these little stands. But I finally fixed it and I cleaned it up. But I wanted to bring that up. I had forgotten to show you guys that. But uh, his head, right, moves down this much, so that's pretty much it. Not much movement out of the head. Side side to side movement isn't that great either. Um, Here you got the Superman symbol in the back, bright yellow, right? Lines, black lines here. Looks good, same as Crypto. That's what this looks like, a red cape. It's wired. You can bend it, move it any way that you want. A lot of things you can do with the wired cape, make it look cool while he's flying in the air, right? And let's move on to the double jointed knees that can move up this far. They got pins in them. Push this down, go to the other one. Can move up this far as well. It's pretty much all he can go. Put him down. And then we have the legs that can move out this far and do a full split, basically. Boom. And then you have his trunks, red trunks with the belt, the yellow belt. You can see the lines all throughout the figure here. Um, it's different than Henry Cavill's suit. You can see, or Christopher Reeves, right, where it's kind of just flat, no lines or designs in the suit really, in Christopher Reeves. But this one's a little more new 52 style of Superman, and get them the lines in the back all like this. So we have the boots on him, red, right, blue suit, and then the shoes can move down this much and go up this far. And then for the other side, let me see, he can go down this far, this much up. Ankle rotation, his ankle rotation fully. Same with this side. He has toe hinges that can go up this far. Can't go down with them, only up. Um, I think I covered all of the articulation on this figure and all the points of this figure. So let's take a little bit more look at the suit itself. You got the new Superman logo. As I said at first, for some reason, this suit just wasn't doing it for me. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because I'm just so used to seeing the traditional S um, symbol, and the suit was baggy, but it's really grown on me. Let's see if we can zoom in on this real quick. Take a look. You guys can look all the lines and the designs in the suit, the different S symbol. I think it looks cool. Um, I think Kara is gonna have the same symbol as Superman. And then from what I've heard, Kryptonians are conquerors. So instead of them kind of just being a peaceful race of people, they go out there and conquer planets, kind of like in Invincible, where that happens. You can see here all the lines, shoulder, Right here, the chest. Boom. Go down on the figure. Give you a better look at this. But that's pretty much it for the Superman figure, guys. I'm excited to go see this movie. I will let you know if I like this movie or I don't. But I'm going to be keeping an open mind to this new universe because I want a cohesive universe. I want something that's going to last. I want something that I can take my little brother to and show him all of these cool superhero films and read comics with him for years to come. I don't want to see this stuff fail, and it sucks because you got so many people on the internet that are negative towards this stuff. And I know, right, some of these movies haven't been doing good recently, but I think you got to keep a positive mindset. You got to be optimistic about the situation, and hope that things get better for superhero films as a whole. So let's hope that Fantastic Four and Superman perform great at the box office because we need these films to keep going on. I want these superhero films to last for a long time, and heck, maybe even get like a DC versus Marvel film. How cool would that be? That would be amazing. I'm gonna leave you with some poses. Like and subscribe to my videos. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I'd say follow me on TikTok first because I post more on TikTok. I don't even post on Instagram really. I might just take that link off unless I start posting maybe like individual pictures onto Instagram. Whereas I do like 30-second little edited videos on TikTok. Um, so I might just take all those pictures that I have from my TikTok and then just make a collage of like photos for Instagram. Um, but that's it, guys. I really, really like this figure. Is it worth the $55 that I paid? No, it is not. It has its problems, but I like this figure. I think it's dope. I'm gonna be adding it to my collection, and we will be building up the live action DC shelf. And I will show you it another day. But for now, I'll leave you guys be. I've told you guys bye like 5 different times. I'll leave you be. See you another day.